Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 10 of The Witcher. Holy crap, double digits! I wanted to show you guys a little intro here. It sums up what we did last time quite well, actually.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
And that was pretty much the last episode, except for there was a whole lot of Gwent playing and losing. But, so if you guys remember, we were in a village last time. It was kind of a frost-covered village. Where was that? I feel like it was over here somewhere. Heatherton. Yeah, that's where it was. Frost-colored thing, and that was the Wild Hunt. I had killed our buddy Hendrik. So now we have to do the Bloody Baron. But you know what? I'm gonna kind of explore around a little bit first.
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village BYWAYS. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
That's Occam's razor, right?
Let's learn what happened to this patrol. The Empire places great value on the lives of its soldiers. Do this, learn well what happened. The reward will be proper.
So, I want to point out this guy. He's wearing this full plate mail shit, but he's got a little ruffled collar there, and you know, I appreciate that. As a man of battle who doesn't you know, doesn't let style go the way of, I don't know.
Need more coin. Offer's not nearly enough.
Oh, but man, he's got some major bumps on his face. You gotta. All right, what do we got here? Haggling. Okay. Well, I think I'm pretty good, but maybe we'll go a little bit under halfway.
This is close to reasonable. We might yet agree.
Okay, he's just a little annoyed at me, so we go maybe down by 5.
This is close to reasonable.
Okay, we're getting real close to it, I feel. So do 300.
This is close to reasonable. We might yet agree.
Okay, maybe we jump down. Well, let's keep going down by 5.
This much.
Okay, there we go. Haha. That's kind of cool.
I'll see what happened to your patrol, whether there really is a monster in byways.
Good. Good.
All right.
Non-humans.
Go ahead and save that, because I'm feeling pretty accomplished there. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Let's sell some stuff. Oh, that's right. We sold like a bunch of shit to this dude, right? Or one of the guys around here.
Yeah?
Let me see what you're offering.
Okay. All right. So we do want to get these weapon kits. I think we should always pick those up if we can afford them. Because, you know, you got to repair your weapons out in the field and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and we have 130 space for items and stuff. So that's right. We equipped a saddle. All right.
So long.
So let's go ahead and take a look at our map here and see if there's any... Now, we kind of entered the area... Oh. We entered the area like way up here initially. Somewhere around here, and then we kind of went all the way around here and trying to find a merchant. So it's basically we're on the we're going to be exploring the whole area here. We haven't really done much, just trying to find a merchant. And now that we know where a merchant is, we can come back here at any time. Oh, are you got something to tell me? No. I thought that was like a messenger or something. I don't know why I find that funny. This little dude with his shirt off, just like looking up into the sky.
The time's ever gonna not be foul.
Man, I would absolutely love a game that all you did was go into old people's houses and steal things from them. Like The Thief, sort of, I guess. Or not The Thief, Thief the game. But I just do so much of that. You know? I feel like as gamers, we're kind of conditioned to go into people's houses and break all their jars. Shopkeeper. Oh. I don't think we went to that guy. So let's check him out. Pick up some herbs on the way over there. The Han fiber. Every fiber of Han's being has been placed in my inventory. So, I'm real curious, you know, occasionally Geralt's like, oh, the wind is howling. Does that mean anything? Is that a thing that I should
Look at your stock.
know, like that's a gameplay mechanic, or is that just lore? He's like, oh, by the way, it's really fucking cold here. Must be nice where you're, you know, playing the game at. Climate controlled area.
Farewell.
Out of my way, fatty. Alright, well, what do we want to do here? There's a lot of stuff over here. That looks interesting. And I do know for a fact, because we've seen it, sometimes there's areas that you can explore that aren't really placed on the mini-map. So let's go over here and see if there's anything of interest. Oh, what's this? More monsters. Let's use this guy. Uh-oh! Wow. I'm looking for that one. Oh, what are you doing? Geralt! You've done this before, man. It's amateur hour here on the combat system. So, it's kind of worth mentioning how I approach these episodes. I get to play about 2 or 3 hours a week, and I usually play it on like a Saturday or Sunday. So pretty much every episode, every 2 or 3 episodes, I basically haven't played the game for a week. So a lot of times you'll see me and I'm like, oh god, I don't know how to combat or something like that. And that's kind of what's going on there. It's like I'm kind of remembering the controls. Is, you know, playing multiple games throughout the week makes you forget the controls of some of them. And you gotta just kind of fool around a little bit to relearn them. I feel that about a half hour into the play session, I kind of pick up the controls again and be like, oh yeah, okay. That's how you dodge and jump and all that stuff. Well, this looks kind of suspicious, right? Oh man, I'm get the chills. Clearly, this is the aftermath of a prom night. Some dude's gone to a very, great lengths to impress his prom date. Gonna bring her back here and show her a good time. Well, I'm kind of disappointed that there wasn't anything there. I thought for sure there was gonna be something. Alright, how about we go over here, we take a look at this area, and we kind of work our way, snake our way up. Kind of cut this in half right there. So I do the top half first. Divide and conquer, right? Oh. Did I get a... No, I've always had 5, I guess. Oh! Bandito!
Come on, come closer.
So a buddy of mine who's been playing this game has given me a tip. He's recommended that you should, when possible, sidestep out of the way. Because when you're rolling out of the way, your stamina doesn't recharge, or it stops recharging while you're on the ground. Look at this beautiful water. Man, I'll tell you what, it was back in Morrowind. I picked up Morrowind, back in the day when it first came out, and I remember staring up into the skybox and, looking at the water and just being enamored by the quality of that. But you look at shit like this and it just blows that out of the water. But one thing I really remember about Morrowind, which was amazing, is you'd walk through the water, and I don't know if this is one of the first games that did it, but I think it's one of the first games that did it well. They had like water trails, so you'd splash around in the water, and you'd kind of see the water displace, which was super cool. Oh, water hag! Silver sword. Alright, let's see what this is. Bestiary. Water hag is a necrophage. That means we need to use a necrophage oil and Quen or Igni. Okay, so we'll check what our oil is on. Necrophage oil goes on the sword. Now we can use Igni. What did you just throw at me? Oh, poopy. Oh, that's right. You got your little... Oh. Mash harder. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff there. That's pretty nice. And... what did we get? Tell them what they've won. They've won iron ore and a flawless emerald. Along with a bunch of other crap. I kind of want to see what this is about real quick. Now, let's go to the town and... oh. Let's go to the town. the other thing I want to do is switch to my crossbow. There we go. We crafted some pretty hefty crossbow bolts. I don't remember what it did. Plus damage or something. Extra damage.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Why are the kids so damn crazy in this world? Look at you, you ought to be committed to a nut house. Oh. Oh. I wish I could have listened in on that. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is lovage? Did the witch give you lovage? Alright, let's do this one. Find the witch on your own or ask. Okay. She's a witch! A witch burner! Maybe we can get some lovage from a witch. You know what I just thought of a really fun game would be? Alright, so there's this game called Supermarket Sweeps. Back in the day, I used to watch this, and the idea of Supermarket Sweeps was... I think it was called Supermarket Sweeps.
I've my elf, thank the gods. For the rest, not a big bread and stone either.
Oh, come on, this new one's not half that. Sharp tongue on her, but she helps when there's a need.
She can't full hard grasp her spells. Besides, she got no roots. She's not class either. And what's a witch with no grey on her head? Not much likely to be inside her.
For one who never sees her, you seem to know a heap about her.
Don't care much myself. Mum coming home?
Ah, some information there. So there's this... Well, let me finish this and I'll continue that conversation.
To the witch. And cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young uns. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Caught some water rats last. They had food for days.
So, in here, I guess, the old man is... What the hell is that? Formula for pain relieving heat rub? Like Bengay?
Oi, white knob.
White knob? What is that? Oh man, the insults in this game are like the one-liners are the best. The quips.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
Alright, so there's this thing called Supermarket Sweeps in which you just like, you go into the supermarket and at the very end of the show, like if you're the grand prize winner. Oh, there's a note here. So the people, I'm in mid-cops right now, and they're saying that you have to report to the camp to perform duty for the labor for the Empire, and if you don't, you're in trouble. So at the end of the show, what they do is you'd get like 5 minutes or 10 minutes to fill up your cart. Maybe it wasn't 10 minutes, it was some duration of time. To fill up your cart with like the most expensive stuff in the the store. So a lot of people just get like 10 turkeys and like vitamin supplements and whatever, and just fill up their cart with a bunch of crap, right? So I'm thinking they should make a game that's sort of like Supermarket Sweeps, except for it's an RPG world. So it's like, all right, boom, go to the blacksmith, steal some swords. Over here, now get this stuff. And you got like 2 minutes to go through the village and get as much crap as you can pick up. That would be amazing. I suppose I should have done that when I'm going to leave the town, but...
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Should we play Gwent? I guess we should try.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
Let's see how good this guy is. We got smoked last time. Yeah, I don't want torrential rain. And, oh, jeez, really? So what does he get for that? He gets to draw 2 cards. Yeah, that sucks. What can we do here? Or we're heavy on the siege here, aren't we? Are we playing this way? We playing that way? Fine, you know what? Screw you. Let's see what's up now, baby. What do I want to do here? Do I want to be using siege weapons? I guess we could throw down a siege and see what he does. Like, he's gonna have to throw down a siege weapon to match me. Let's see if he... Let's play this. Just to basically pass without a... Oh, clear weather. Ooh. But I'm still ahead of him by quite a bit. When are you gonna pass? Alright, well, let's see if we can... We are significantly ahead of him, so let's see what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna play a big card or lose a bunch of cards. Yeah, he's gonna have to play a bunch. Yeah, I think we're gonna steal this game from him. Okay. Alright, baby. You do whatever you need to win that one round. Okay, you're passing, huh? Alright, well, I guess we'll just play one card. What is he doing there? Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Ah. Okay, so good, he's got nothing. That guy was terrible. That's why he's a blacksmith, not a gambler. Alright, do I win a card for that or something? Oh. So I just... Oh, there we go. We got a ghoul. Oh, that's a monster card. Cool.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Whoa, delusion.
Would a few tales refresh your memory?
Oh, well, if that's how you put it. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that into the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away, I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
What? Not one and the same?
No.
Well, if a witch is a monster, then yes.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like 'em skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Find the pond by the village. Or I haven't finished looking at this village, so let's keep looking around.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
Should we play Gwent with him too?
Let's
Yeah.
Gwent wouldn't be bad.
He doesn't look like he's too smart. Let's see what how do I look at my faction? Monsters. Right, so we got a ghoul. Alright. Let's keep going with what we got. I like this. Oh, I actually like the opponent going first. That's pretty good. I like the heavy siege. We'll get rid of the him. Good. Got another siege weapon on there. And then that means we can probably get rid of torrential rain. Do we get another siege? It's hard to tell. I think it was another siege. Oh, so this guy's got a monster deck. I'm not sure if we fought one of those yet. Well, let's, you know what? We can use our clear day here. Kind of go, BAM! Clear day! That'll kick your ass. But I mean, they're playing quite a bit of front line as well. Let's throw down a clear day and see where that brings us. Man. This guy's going ham. Let's see. Shit. Do I want it to bait him? I think I can. I think I can bait him into using some more cards and then kick their ass in the next turn. Ooh, so that's a tie. What happens on a tie? Oh, no. think I can win this one. Yeah. Okay. So now I'll use my special here. And then he's probably gonna pass. Oh wow, he did it. What is this man doing? So this will bring me to a 2, 3, and 4, which will tie it. Wait, is that right? I'll get 2 points there. And then, well, let's see what that does. So I'm not sure if this thing happens... Doubles the strength of all card units. So I wonder if that applies after I buff this up. So like this will give him a +1, which would basically give him a +2 on each. We'll find out what it does. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. Okay, whew. We'll finish that round. If that was a siege weapon breaker, that would have been pretty bad. Kill my siege weapons. Yeah, I just gotta throw something down there and we win. Nice. What do we get? What do we get? Elven Skirmisher! Alright! Hey guys, I am the Gwent Master. Sword for Witchers. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to end up reading any of these books here. It's just... I don't have a good enough memory to know if I've read a book or not, and there's no real way to determine if you read a book. Because I've been selling them, so... Do you need help here?
G'day.
You're like freaking out over there. I'm like, hey, can I help you? All you have to say is, good day, mate.
Thistle. Shenanacking.
I feel like that's a witch in training right there. Those things were obvious spell components.
Roots are gonna rot my gut.
Wait, did he just ask if he should beat his wench?
The time's ever gonna not be foul.
I am appalled, good sir.
Who will protect us poor from the cutthroats? Who, I ask?
Obviously it's not me, I just stole your broken rake. I understand it was a family heirloom. But listen, I need it more than you. It's just sitting there. I could sell that for a good 18 copper. That'll fund my Gwent addiction. I think we've pretty much covered this whole town now. We've looted, we've cleaned them out. Time to move on to the next one. Unless, so we do this one? I think so. Yeah. And then what we do is we bring it to this man over here. It's like, look what I found!
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Alright, what do we want to sell? I guess we can't sell anything. That sucks. Sell this stuff. These are probably worth keeping around. Anything for us though? I don't have too much money. Those seem good to have.
Need something crafted.
Wrong craftsman. What? Are you not a blacksmith?
So long.
He sounds so downtrodden. Alright, let's buff up our weapons again. I really don't understand why they do a fade to black there. Maybe it's like, hey, some time passes and you've sharpened your weapon. Oh, hey, look! He's just doing somersaults off the roofs there. Alright, so we're supposed to go to a lake and then find... I mean, I kind of wish it wasn't showing us exactly where to go, because...
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
Yeah. Oh! Oh no, never mind. I was like, okay, now we have to figure out where to go. But nope. It's still kind of leading us where to go. Alright, here's our rock, and then we said go towards the woods.
Now right, and onto the cart.
I don't like the way this looks. We've got some ghouls, right? Neckers. Let's see, what do we use those for? What do we use for neckers? We'll get this eventually, probably. Neckers are... That's not a specter. Oh, it's the ogred. So, ogre. Do we have ogred oil? I don't recall seeing. Yeah, we don't have anything like that. Alright.
Come on.
Why? What are you doing, man?
Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Somehow, for some reason, he decided to auto-target a dude on the other side of the world. Focus his fire on him. Ooh, a lesser blue mutagen. Alright. Alright, so there's a cart here. Oh, and there's a witch. Oh, man, this is like some Rumple... What's that? Not Rumpelstiltskin. Who was... Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, this is some serious Hansel and Gretel shit. I like it.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor, pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's a cute witch.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
That's what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
See, we're taking all of her herbs. She's not gonna have any power now. We've gone and done it now. Feel like a little kid now, like kind of peeking in the house. Trying to see if she's undressing.
Anyone home?
So when it's red like that, oh, examine.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
I think it's quest related when it's red. Black eyeliner. Alright, let's see. What is this stuff? We got a couple of recipes, right? Ew, disgusting. So here you can use eyeliner with charcoal and egg. And oil. Wow. I don't know what any of those ingredients were.
Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
This looks suspect.
Pentagram in chalk.
That's one of my favorite Isaac items.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Whoa now. Alright, this is taking a turn. Well, I kind of don't want to go in there yet. Who's Kay? And who's Alexander? Maybe Alexander's the witch's name? So, perhaps the Alexander, the witch, is doing some plague research. No, wait, it's just a door watching you at work in your tower. She's not in a tower. Let's see what's down here. Oh, saltpeter! Hey, we got more of that. I remember trying to find that for the longest time. Hangman's venom. Well, I'll be damned. Alright, finally we get to step through the maw to hell. Alright. Where are we now?
Well, well. Nice.
Ah. Sorry, Snowhair. Well. Guess they're too friendly. That kind of sucks. I could use some deer meat too. So this is sort of a tower, like maybe... I guess when we talk to her, we'll figure out if her name's Alexander or not. First we'll loot everything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Ah!
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Greetings, Witcher.
Oh, there we go. That's the first time we've seen some boobies.
Where? Hope you didn't come to court.
Nope, don't mind me.
To talk.
I'm so glad I have the camera off right now.
Wait.
Oh, you sly dog, splashing that water over my direction. I'm not turning around for respect. I'm turning around because I've got a heart on. I don't want you to see it.
Keira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Little nip slip going on there.
Witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell
Well.
me what brings you here.
See, we're all kind of high and mighty about herself. Listen, lady, you ain't that good. I've been around, and
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to
basically
end,
the exact
turning
story
monks,
of Dragon
hanging
Age
soothsayers,
Inquisition.
torturing herbalists.
Kill the witches, kill the mages, whatever.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Changing the subject. I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know.
Oh, quarreled with a witch. That's right. Okay. So this is part of the main quest line.
Lodge of Sorceresses and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
So I didn't put two and two together. Like I didn't really think this was the witch she was quarreling with. I thought this was a side quest.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
A few dozen eggs? What? For mascara?
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it. Don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't.
His name is
As you
Squirrel,
well asked.
right?
Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
I think that was the dude's name.
Ciri.
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him.
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcops. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Oh, let's I guess keep going.
Yes, let's.
I'm gonna do more side quests and stuff later.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Did I level up?
Come on!
Let's see, I'm curious if I got an update on the gloss. Oh yeah, there we go. New characters. Keira Metz. Keira. Character. I think we leveled up. Points available. No, I guess we didn't. We don't have any red mutagens.
Anything for a hot bath. Gavella Glad.
What? Say what? What does that even mean? I tried to summon my horse down here. Of course it wouldn't let me. Oh, puffball. That's what they called me in high school. Little puffball.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
See if there's anything to loot on the way around. Oh, I think there's neckers or drowners here.
Follow me.
Wow.
Damn portals. Wonder where
Did-
Keira is now.
Okay, so yeah, that failed, right? That definitely did not work as intended. So let's see, what Drowner. It's hard to fight underwater. Let's see, drowners are part of the necrophage, and I think I have necrophage oil on right now. Where's my stuff? No, not tutorial. There we go. Is it there? Somewhere around here there's necrophage oil. Somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, here. It looks like I don't actually have any oil on. Oh, that's right, because it's only like the first 20 hits or 10 hits or something. Oh, hunting trouser! Let's go hunting! With trousers. Or is that a pair of trousers that will do the hunting for you? They're not really clear on that. Ooh. I'll take you. Is there anything over there? Nope. Spooky. They do a good job on lighting. You know, a lot of times games either do caves way too dark or, you know, bright enough that you don't really need to bring up a torch, but yeah, using a torch to good effect here. The only thing that a torch really makes hard is being able to use your Witcher sense. I'm not sure if that's a thing they really wanted or what. Let's take a look at the map here. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. They're not going to show us the map. Whoa, what is this, a fog? What? I have to read about this dude. Foglit. Damn, you're ugly. Is that... I mean, let me ask a question. If you're a monster and, you know, Geralt tells you you're ugly, is that like a taunt or... Alright, so they don't like Quen and necrophage oil. And we've been using necrophage oil, but we haven't been using Quen. And that is something that I don't use all that often. Oh no, I use Quen kind of frequently enough. Alright, there's a fork in the road here. It seems like that way was the way we wanted to go, so I'm gonna go the other way. I call this the Final Fantasy conundrum, where it's like, all right, there's a fork in the path. I don't want to go down there yet. There's a fork in the path, right? And you know that one area is going to lead you to where you actually need to go to continue the quest. And you know that one area is going to be like a treasure chest. So you choose one and you run down for a little bit. And you keep on running. There's no treasure chest. There's no stops. You're like, alright, well I must have chosen the wrong one. And then you run on the other one, and the other one seems even longer. So you're like, alright, maybe the other one was actually the one that was shorter. And you go back, and sure enough, that one was a little bit shorter. I run into that shit so often. I'm second guessing myself and where the treasure chest was. Looks like here all paths converge on the same area. Ooh, now these are poisonous, right? Oh man! Oh, that doesn't sound good! Ah! Kill him, Geralt! Whoa! Watch out for falling buildings. We should probably save, because we haven't done that in a bit. Boom! Gotta make sure not to stand near any of that stuff. Oh, there's a dude over here. I don't know what it's telling me I can't do right now. It's like, oh, you cannot do that right now. What? I'm not really trying to do anything special. I must be hitting some button subconsciously. Muscle memory. Uh-oh. Let's do, Yarden. What? Oh! Ew, no! I'm glad that I saved fairly recently, though. Magical hags. Oh, really? The color of the enemy's health bar. Oh, interesting. I'm glad I saw that tip. Real glad. Oh, man. Okay, so there's a little, it's got sort of like swirly foil pattern, I guess. Oh, dude, I should just reload that. Where's that reload button? One of these buttons does a quick... Oh! One of these buttons is a quick reload, right? Well, whatever.
Searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Keira.
Yep.
Sorcerers told the Witcher about a masked mage.
I should have just
Keria
died.
seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Keira in tow.
Oh, it's not Keira, it's Keira. Let's like stay away from that this time. That combo, though. Now, where was that water hag? Somewhere around here, I thought.
Keira.
I do hear someone over there. Who's that? Oh, we'll be there. I'm kind of hung up over here. Hold on. There's some loot over here I really wanted to pick up first. Alright, got it. Coming. Listen. Geralt helps those who help themselves. This place is pretty dark. There, that's what I'm looking for. Treasure. Just sulfur. Man, this place is huge. Absolutely huge. And I kind of have a stigma against running to the quest area right away, because it's like, well, what if I don't get the opportunity to go get this stuff? I'd rather leave her waiting. Oh god! What? Oh. Thought there was another one. Did I get both of them already? I guess I did. Alright, let's go back and get her. I suspect we're gonna have to, I suspect we're gonna have to get, like... get her and then escort her through that area. Well, let's save before we do that to see. Oh!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Geralt!
Where are they? We're killing rats. Where are they? And I leveled up from killing her rats now. Oh man. The Witcher, what are you doing? You're a self-respecting man. This is the equivalent of seeing like Hulk Hogan on some reality TV show.
Annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen. Oh, very well. Let's go.
That look.
Gavella Glan. Well.
Alright, so leveling up. What do we get? What sort of toys do we get now? I need 8. I feel like this one's not as useful as I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, that's probably not very good. Well, the problem is, the more of these we put in there and don't level up all the way, it's like if we add more stuff here, it's kind of useless because we can't add it over here, so we might as well throw this guy in here. Igni sign. Oop. Oh, are you a... Can I sell stuff to you? She's a traveling merchant. Yeah, it's kind of too bad that I can't get a map of this area here. Where am I now? Oh, I think I know. This is the big area with all the sulfur, I think. Now, there was a wild hag there, but we never encountered her again, did we? Never had to face her. We died once, ran away, never came back. Let's keep exploring down here. Wait, did that just tell me to, like, cut across the world? Okay, maybe not. It looked like my map said, like, oh, just cut through this solid stone. Just go straight through. That's the easiest way. As the crow flies. So, wait a minute. Crows don't fly through. Oh.
That's him. That's the elf.
Was that an illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one, though. None of you know Ciri named her sword Ciri, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
What does it mean to follow the swallows? Are there signs?
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that
Whoa. That looks like, what do we call those things? That looks like, Spectre? Yeah, specters. We're doing it. I think we're getting this. We're getting the hang of this whole stuff.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic. Soon after he learned to cast it, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Oh. Okay, so what? What? I think they were warning me. So what did they say? Don't touch the yellow stuff? Or is it because I had my... I don't know what I did wrong there. Oh, is it this stuff right here I'm not supposed to touch? No. I don't know. What? What is... Whoa, come on now! Okay, I think it's those little mushrooms I'm not supposed to touch. It's just ping pong in between explosions. Oh, that's unfair. Come on. The fun house over here.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognize it as the whole.
Casimir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni.
Whoa, I want that spell. Oh, yes. Okay, so collect your loot. That loot looks pretty valuable. That was some... Do some pretty wicked crafting with these emerald dust things. Oh. Keira, you're in my way. I'm trying to... Thank you. Make sure to collect all that loot. Wait, where are you seeing the swallow? Oh, is that the swallow right there? Okay. I wasn't quite done with that area though.
Thought you were in a hurry.
Nope, I'm actually not. I'm collecting herbs. You settle down there, Mrs. Gotta get there quick. It's about the journey, not the destination. Aha, see? Oh, yeah, look at all this. Look at all that. Trackers, gauntlets. Listen, see, what did I tell you? A witch clearly doesn't understand the value of exploring the entire area. The masters always put items in the least accessible areas. The least traveled areas. I know, what is that? That's a, some other rune.
The water.
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
I wonder what's, what is down here? There's maybe more stuff, more free loot. Or now are we backtracking? Guess we'll find out. I think that was her nice way of saying she wasn't coming to join us in the pool. Oh man, look at all this stuff. Oh man! Shit? What? No, that's... What? Why are we saying shit? That seemed all fine to me. Oh, that's why we're saying shit. Okay. Oh man, look at... Is this like the... Is this the spawning grounds? Oh, dude! Is that it? Oh, wow. That was a close call. If only our friend was there to help save us. Alright, we need a better healing thing. What do we want to stick there? Maybe some, bread? Bread seems pretty good. And consumables, we should throw something else in there. Swallow. Stamina regeneration. Cat. Swallow's probably a good one. Man! We got all sorts of stuff. I'm excited to go craft with the money we don't really have. Alright, Keira. Keira, you'll never believe. Are you serious? Are you serious? You were sitting there There's another swallow thing. Uh-oh.
It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
It's a trap! Don't go into it! Oh no, you've doomed us all!
Well,
Ciri, before the sol esser. Ciri, before the sol esser. Eisila kelpi.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Really curious to know what those spells are she's casting. I haven't seen any apparent benefit from them. Maybe she's casting mage armor. Well, there's a big pool to jump in. Oh.
They look hastily scribbled on with lime.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Oh god, what the fuck was that? Holy shit.
You all right?
You might say so.
Jeez. Alright, let's be more careful now. Is this gonna kill me? I'm scared to touch any of this stuff now. There's a swallow, I think. Let's touch that.
Ciri, before the sol esser.
Well, unless I have to jump down in that little lake. Or go up there. Yeah, I mean, she's like, hey, what's down there? Ah, look at that. There, right there. I see it. That's a horse.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be.
Oh, what's that? A new sword. Yeah, my sword's better. Ciri, the sword you gave us is crap. You should have known that I would have had a better sword than that by now. Oh, girl, you and your swimming.
Kelpie.
There we go.
Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
In my own time.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
I wonder if she's starting to feel useless yet.
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased to emerge from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Okay. What are my options?
I think that's a swallow. Sure, it's safe.
Gavella Glad. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's going to be a storm up ahead there, as we can see something crazy. So I think this is a great place to save it here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on this action-packed, man, lots of questing, and you know, it's nice to be able to get some good progress done here. We met Keira. We're probably on like the end of this quest here. So next time we'll see what's in the next room and do some more exploration, maybe a little more Gwent playing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me.